And live from the first class check-in counter and from a city somewhere in the world after a long, long flight, we're here.
We're here. Oh man, I am so excited. I've got my bags all ready to go. Oh, there you go.
There it is. Well, I mean, I'm ready to go. I love travel and I love that we are on the road. So welcome to Isolation, the world tour, I guess.
Yes.
They've allowed us access into the world. So Prab, without further ado, let's introduce who we're visiting.
Yes, so our very first visit is going to be to India, and it's one of our students. Her name is Pritha Das. So please welcome Pritha to Isolation.
Welcome, Pritha, and we are in your hometown.
Hi.
Hey. Hi,
Hello,
Pritha.
hello.
Welcome to Isolation.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us where I'm sitting right now?
You are sitting in Kolkata, and
That's
I'm not
right.
really sure what part it is. I'm not.
I mean, I've traveled here. I'll figure my way around. So welcome to
You know
Isolation.
Kolkata better than me.
So you are currently in Kolkata, am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, welcome. So welcome to Isolation. Prab and I have a lot of questions for you. So do our viewers. So we want to know a bunch of things. So I will pass it on to Prab to kick us off with our first question.
Yes, first and foremost, Pritha, we want to know, how are you finding ICM so far? I understand you've been studying online. This is your first
Yeah.
term.
So I am having a lot of time. Really, like online classes is new for me, but I am really enjoying it. I am meeting new people, and my professors are so cool, and making new friends. And most importantly, I get to attend on the classes in the comfort of my home. So I am loving it.
That's
That's
awesome.
so
That's great to
awesome.
hear. Now, were there any surprises? Like, was it as expected, or did you have any expectations going in?
I was afraid because, as I said, that this is my first time doing online, but this is actually easy. This is nice. I'm enjoying it. Plus, I would like to add that there are events like the trivia night and game nights, which is actually so encouraging. It is actually nice to know people with all these events. So it's good.
That's so cool that you've started with us online, even though we're dying to have you here in person. I know a lot of our viewers are actually going to start with us online in January, so they probably have the same nerves that you did, but I'm sure they're glad to hear that you're enjoying it. Sure, it's a little bit different, but you've had a positive experience. Now, to move away a little bit from your experience, can you tell us a little bit about your hometown in India?
Yeah. Um, it used to, I don't know, I'm going back to history. I don't know why. It
Yes.
back in 1800s or 1900s, my town, Kolkata, used to be the capital when the British was here, but now it's not. So it's an old town, you can say, and we have a very important festival called Durga Puja. We literally had it a few days ago. It ended a few days ago, and we have a blast, and we have a lot of nice food here. So yeah.
Nice. What is there like a Kolkata dish that people should try when they visit, or
There are
Prab and I
many.
should try?
Yeah, there
Okay.
are many. Mainly they are non-veg, but yeah, there are many. Fish is very, very famous in Kolkata, and there is a dish called shorshe ilish, which is basically a very famous fish made with mustard, and I love it. And there's a sweet called rasgulla. You should try it. You
Prab's
should
just
Yes,
try
getting
it.
I'm
Yeah,
Prab's
if
so
you.
just getting
excited.
excited
I
over
was
there.
gonna bring
Well,
it up. I
Prab
was
will
like,
put pictures of these down here, so I mean, we're seeing what you like. All right, Prab, over
yes.
to you.
Yeah, so I haven't been to Kolkata before. Maybe as a kid, I don't remember, but from recent memory, I haven't been. So if I were to go, what's some places I should definitely check out?
Well, there is Victoria Memorial, which was made by the British for their Queen Victoria. You should definitely check that out. And I don't know if that's a place worth visiting, but we have a national library which is said to be
Ooh.
haunted.
Ooh,
So that
Oh,
might
right
be
around Halloween.
a good place. And uh, I would really recommend you to come during the Durga Puja time, because that's what Kolkata is all about. You know,
All
you'll really
right.
enjoy at that time.
That's so cool. All right, let's loop back a little bit to your experience at ICM. So, what would you tell a new student that's starting in January that are planning to study online? What kind of advice would you have for them? We know you're enjoying your time at ICM, but what kind of advice would you have for a new student starting in January?
Due to the time difference many countries have, I think they should have a good timetable where they can eat early and go to bed early and wake up early, as well as coffee might help as well. And they
Yeah,
should not be afraid of online classes, because it's actually very fun. And plus, they making friends from all over the world. I think, yeah, the schedule thing is, I think, the most difficult thing for me right now, or else everything is amazing. So just take a
awesome.
bit on the schedule.
Schedule, schedule, schedule. Can you tell me
Yes.
what your favorite class is? What is your favorite class?
Uh, it's computer. Yeah, it's computer. Yeah.
All right, look at that. All right,
Yeah.
Computer
Prab, over to you.
1500
Fat,
is my favorite class right now.
Fatty
Com
beat me to
1500.
it. I was going to ask about your favorite moment. So outside of class, we already know what your favorite class is, but within ICM, what's been your favorite moment or part so far?
Other than this.
Um, yeah. There was an event. I don't remember. It was a meet and greet of a lot of people, and we played a lot of games. Probably the game night. Yeah, it is the game night. The game night had been amazing, and I loved it. There were so many different games. We played ICM's version of Among Us, Family Feud, and Hangman. Picture. I don't know what's that called. Yeah, you draw a picture and you can
Pictionary,
guess
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one. It
Yes,
was
that's really
amazing.
good to hear. That was the student council game night. And yes, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's super cool. So lots of events. I know Prab is super happy that you said that because he loves that game night. We've thrown a thousand plugs for game night here on Isolation. Well, Pritha, we would have loved to have our suitcases in hand, checked in, flown to your hometown, and seen you in person. I am so happy that you are doing so well and that you're enjoying your time at ICM. I cannot wait to meet you here in person in Winnipeg. But keep in touch. Thank you for being a very important part of our ICM family. And thank you for letting us visit your hometown.
Thank you for having me.
Prab, can you give us a little bit of a preview of maybe where we'll go next? Throw out some countries that we'll be flying to.
Ooh, so let's see. Looking at my itinerary, we're looking at somewhere in South America,
Ooh.
Peru,
And
perhaps. Uh,
perhaps, and
perhaps maybe in Europe, we're looking at Russia or
ooh,
Ukraine.
ooh,
Parts of Africa, we're looking at Tanzania and South Africa, and maybe even
wonderful.
Vietnam. So
Look
there's
at all the
tons in
countries we're
store.
traveling to. It's so much fun traveling online. Pritha, thank you again for joining us. At the end of Isolation on the Road, we're going to have all of you together to do one big thing. Take care. Thanks to all our viewers. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.